The sun is set, the stage is set, and we're set for MotoGP in 20. From 10th, the rookies. Fabio Quartararo lines up on the front row, second on the grid. Here is Pecco Bagnaia, just making sure everything's set.
The Grand Prix is Qatar is go. Not a great start initially from Bagnaia. Look at Miller coming through from the second row. The Ducati
started 14th. He's already up inside the top three. The Ducati launch device is absolutely out of this world. When Ducati start device is phenomenal. They've got 4 bikes inside the top 4. The Aprilia Related Spargo is also
by the Ducatis. Former Ducati man Danilo Petrucci's race has come to an end so early. Hope he's all right. Immediately Zab.
They wanted to be. Then the pole man Pecco Bagnaia got the whole shot. A great launch by Miller, but nobody nailed the start quite like himself inside that top 4 immediately. Incredible launch.
Aleix Espargaro is about to be passed by Fabio Quartararo. He had to do that. Rossi's big steep as Danilo Petrucci trudges away in the gravel trap.
Yeah, not what he needed. He needed a race under his belt to get crucial. Great inroads at the moment. They're still hovering around 9th and 10th place. Pecco Bagnaia started the week out of gap already on Jackman Place.
There is Jorge Martin then in 4th place, the Pramac Ducati man, number 89 behind 5, Zarco. What a start it was. On Ducati, down the start finish straight. Who's last at the breakers? Into turn 1. Brilliant from Zarco.
There's nothing that's such a vast performance advantage. Bagnaia leads at the end of the first lap of the season by almost 7/10 of a second. Leader and Jorge Martin off that sensational start. It's just come up on our screens. No jump start. Jorge Martin will absolutely sensational. There he is, number 89, up into 4th. He said, I'm going to try and learn in this race and finish it. Well, it's just part. Or they think the Ducatis might run into some rear grip problems late on. Well, they need that scenario right now because the Ducatis will only pass on the straight. Well, that was almost out of the window straight away there from Maverick Vinales, who we're on board with. They're ahead of Rossi. Then it's the Suzuki. One of the best starts I think we've ever seen. We're on board then now with Maverick Vinales, looking ahead at his teammate Fabio Quartararo, places behind Oliveira. Again, Maverick Vinales having a look at the inside of Fabio Quartararo. For the Italian, a 1:55.321. Still that advantage he had like on lap 1 of 6/10 of a second. This lap, but he's got to be careful. He did say yesterday he can't go too fast at the front of this race, otherwise by nightmare. Shocker on the opening night for Franco Morbidelli. Something happened to him on that first lap as well, second lap rather, because Lecco owner Alex Martin
and Fabio Quartararo, the door was just left slightly open from the rookie Martin, and through he goes.
Yeah, there was something happened to Morbidelli on that second lap, Steve, 18th place.
There is Valentino Rossi just ahead of the 2 Suzuki still, so
yeah, Vinales has got Martin as well.
Valentino Rossi there now being hounded by Alex Rins. He was wide there, Rossi, and that was easy enough for Rins to pick him off. So Alex Rins then moves up. Former teammates on screen. Pol Espargaro, Repsol Honda rider, just ahead at the moment of Brad Binder. Stefan Bradl just behind them as well.
A little bit to maintain that pace. He did say yesterday he was a little bit concerned about the first few laps of the full fuel tank at Aleix Espargaro. He's gone from 5th to
side of Valentino Rossi. So Mir now up into 8th place. Now remember, folks, the Suzukis are world champions for very good reason.
54.928. It's the gap between him and Jack Miller in 3rd place. It's just around.
And he's thinking, I'm not going to go for it right now. I'll let the race come to me. As Rins, he had to make that move. He had to make it stick at turn 6 per second quicker than Pecco Bagnaia on that last lap. And the gap at the front, as you can see, has come down.
You see, Bagnaia is not entertained. If I do drop the hammer and get into 54 too quickly, well then I might hit those rear grip problems that everybody fears that the Ducati.
The Suzukis and co to join in, and we may well have 7 or 8 riders in this. As it is at the moment, the early stages, it's...
I said yesterday, if you try and escape and push too hard at the start of the race, there's a risk you might not get
Quartararo makes a move. That was... Is it a matter of time before Quartararo finds a way through? Of course, Matt, they've got to do this in second lengths
to keep him behind the slipstream.
Oh, here he comes. Here comes the move. That was beautifully done from Fabio Quartararo.
He lined that all up.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky.
Pecco Bagnaia has got his hands full of Alex Rins, and that's
on board now with Alex Rins, number 42, third in the world. The door slammed shut by Jack Miller.
Zarco showing his class as well, isn't he, here at the moment? Top to Bagnaia. Is it going to be coming at turn 15? No, not quite close enough.
Well, Zarco said, Matt, it's his time to shine, it's his time to do it.
Just not clicking for him and gelling right now at all.
On to the home straight we go with 5 laps remaining. That's the battle for third. Up ahead, it's Vinales from Zarco. There's Aleix Espargaro in 8th place.
12th to 16th, yeah. Mir on the inside of Rins. We did not expect this at all. A few laps ago, the world champion producing a world championship. And Zarco in second. Now he's by 1.5 seconds.
Miller's got nothing left.
Miller is just like a sitting duck here, isn't he?
They don't have a bike on the podium.
Probably best not to show another shot of Davide Tardozzi right now, because he's going to be grimacing. Good. And it's all gone horribly wrong when it really matters. They've still got Zarco in second on the Ducati, but it's not the factory team.
This is just your classic Joan Mir performance from 10th on the grid, and we've said it so many times, if they get qualified,
like Mir was on Friday and Saturday, it's how you come out and respond, and his response has been pretty emphatic, to say the least.
In the Pramac Ducati, but he's struggling with rear end grip here, Joan Zarco.
I've got to say, Zarco though has managed the rear tyre a lot better than himself into that comfort zone. He reeled off those brilliant laps in the mid to low 55s, got himself that comfortable buffer. It's clear as Zarco. It's going to take a monumental mistake by Vinales now to throw this one away.
Yes, it's true. Somehow, because of maybe the confides of his life at the front of this MotoGP race to kick off 2021.
It was a dream debut on the factory Yamaha success here in Qatar. Ducati were the red-hot bookies' favourites going into tonight's race.
Full amount of fuel, you know what I mean, that it uses to use full power and finish the race. So, you know, after those initial
they might lose second place here as well. Quattarara's been given a track limits warning. We've got a lap and a bit left. Mir in second place. What a salvage job that would be.
What a rescue mission by Mir, absolutely outstanding. I don't think even perhaps
the last lap of the race here at the Losail International Circuit.
When it was rather handed to him on a plate by Bagnaia's mistake in Mazzano. This is a proper, genuine.
It's the fact that he's had to get his elbows out in this to do it as well. It's really, really fantastic.
Friday night, by going to turn up, you were wondering whether he was going to wilt, but no, he's been absolutely sensational tonight. Thoroughly deserved Quattararo as well. Rins' charge through has faded somewhat lately.
Well, it tails from the start to now, that's for sure. And here comes Joan Mir on the last lap. He goes through, the world champion.
Place it looks like he will do.
Take my breath away, Top Gun. What a ride by Maverick Vinales. Oh no, Mir's
been absolutely Suzuki. They can't believe it. We can't believe it. It looked like Mir had it absolutely nailed on. He got hammered by the Ducatis. Did he just lose it? But brilliant by Maverick Vinales. One of the rides of his Grand Prix career. Look at this though, late on. Late drama as always. In 4 or 5 bites,
he's wide.
He's gone wide.
He's gone wide.
You know what he's doing there, Steve? That was all because he was trying to make sure this Joan Mir, that's going to be gut-wrenching for the Suzuki man.
He'd done such a great job.
That was all because he had a handful of throttle. With it being so dirty, he could have been launched over the handlebars. It was until the last corner. It's an exaggeration to say that was probably the finest ride of his MotoGP career.
I quite agree. I'm going to hold my hand wrong. Can't get the start, full tank at the start. Something is wrong, but that was sublime.
Right, and it just came up short. Just a small mistake, the smallest of mistakes to keep the Ducatis at bay in Doha until yesterday after FP3.
He went so deep, didn't he?
2 motorcycles behind you in that situation you don't want. There's 2 Ducatis. Sonichi Sahara and Ken Kawai. It was a phenomenal ride.
This guy,
phenomenal.
I tell you what a...
And a big warm embrace between Vinales and his crew chief Esteban Garcia. Joaquin Aristegui